the Bills versus the Patriots.
Boy. We got held to under 30 points. You got Drake May looking like Josh Allen, extending the third downs.
It was good.
Stephon Diggs.
You got Stephon Diggs doing a little throwback. Maybe it's the drama that's putting a perk in his step. What else do I want to say about this game? You got the interception at a costly time, but it's Josh Allen. He will do that. Do you know what it is, yeah? I just think that our tight ends could have done a better job.
With what?
I feel like, actually, no, that's the wrong thing to say. Our receiving core, I don't want to say that either. This is me trying to be PC.
Nah, on PC, bro. Say what you want to say.
He said our tight ends.
I just feel like, all right, cool. See, if we had like a stud of a wide out, then the game is a little bit different. But honestly, like, even that I don't think would have been a difference maker too much. But you can see that when everyone eats, but when everyone can't get open in time, we just don't get nowhere. But anyways, divisional game, so that's what I'm chalking it down to.
Does this new Bills offense even work with a stud receiver?
I think it could, depending on who the guy is. I think if we had like an AJ Brown, it works.
I don't know.
I mean, and that kind of what happened with Diggs.
Yeah, I don't know if it works with AJ Brown.
I think it wasn't okay. So if you had the ability of AJ Brown,
give me a you want that works in your system,
or a stud wide receiver that works.
Yeah, one that you want that works in your system.
I know one that will work with the way they're making Allen play now.
Go on then.
Devontae Smith, because I think he can be a 1A receiver anywhere, and he won't bring the drama that they like to put on certain wide receivers.
It'll be positive, very positive.
I think he'll still get great numbers and just be the one. It might not be top 3, top 5 receiver numbers, but it'll be top 10, and he'll outright be the number 1 receiver.
Yeah, I was thinking Matt Evans.
Josh Allen will sling that ball, bruv.
Because I know there's times where he wants to sling it to Coleman, so he can just go up and grab it. But still a bit young in getting that separation there in time.
I don't think the loss is about the Bills though. The loss is about the Patriots. Obviously, Josh Allen had to turn it.
Bro, they play good, like they play good.
I think the turnover is more. Go on, Joe.
No, on that, for you to continue your point, it slightly on the Bills. I think this shows, and it's not even a dig at Josh Allen, but this shows how important James Cook is. Because if Cook doesn't have a good game, with the way they're making Allen play, that's it. I guess.
Yeah. I say the turnover isn't on Josh Allen because it's a better play from the defense than it is a bad throw from him. The throw is fine. Do you get what I mean? So the fumbles, they just can't happen. They were happening on both sides. I feel like you guys kicked off the game kind of wrong on that front, just fumbling and turning the ball over in the wrong areas of the field. Like Joe said, actually, with the way they're playing, they need a run game. Because everything comes off of the run. So if he's being stopped, it's like, okay, well, now we know you're going to pass. And who do you have out there that's going to beat one-on-one coverage consistently? No one.
That's the thing.
No one you trust. Let's
No,
be real.
no one consistently
Could
beating
happen
that
once
1-on-1.
every 3, but we only have 3 downs half the time. We have 3 downs to make it, and then we're punting. So I think to myself that it's more of the Patriots because they played a hell of a game. Defensively, they were great. Offensively,
Grapes, man.
Drake May if Drake May continues to play like this, he'll be in these conversations we're always having right now. And I feel like the Patriots under Mike Vrabel were somewhat back to the Patriot way in terms of a new style of Patriot way, but you can see everyone's kind of following emotion. There's a lot of penalties in the game, which were interesting, but I feel like they'll get cleaned up. And on the Bills quickly, they just haven't really played, if we're going off records anyway, a good team until they played the Patriots. Because the Patriots on record are the best team they've probably played, bar when they played the Ravens at 0-0. But now we see the Ravens are 1-4. So this is the first decent team they've played, and this is the result. So I don't know how good the Bills are either. Do you get what I mean? That's just my thing. I don't know how good anyone is in the NFL at this point. But
on that, sorry, Dej. I then thought maybe I'm being a bit harsh on the Bills in terms of not giving the Patriots enough credit, because the Patriots won their very good defense and they had Christian Gonzalez back as well.
very good cornerback.
Like you said, the plays that Drake made, because Drake made some special plays. He made some, like the one where he was basically on the floor and he's passed to Diggs, and then Diggs has managed to do
shimmy out of it.
Yeah, and then obviously the pass touchline, great footwork from I say touchline like football, but great footwork from Stephon Diggs. Drake May had to make those spectacular plays for them to beat the Bills, who were still not sure how good they are. So that again kind of gives a compliment to the Bills how good they are. Like we're not sure how good they are, and they did have a good game. Do you know what I mean? And they played a very good defense that things just came together. So that's why the Bills can beat the middle of the pack / lower teams not playing well. Like Dolphins and Saints, their last couple games before that.
Yeah, I would somewhat agree with what you're saying, but it's just that for this instance, it's just that we're trying to just aim higher. So these sorts of things, we should kind of know how we're going to play now. Like, this squad has been together this is the second year. I would say that this squad hasn't really changed. And I think we need like a tight end blanket, if that makes sense. Like how you had Kelsey, how Brady had Gronk. We need something like that too. And how even Lamar had Andrews a few years ago.
They're just killing me. Some of these men still have these men.
No, that's a few years ago.
No, I know. But you were saying that M up for a few years ago.
Mark Andrews, he said how I had him, even Kelsey, but the Andrews one more so, because Andrews was leading tight ends in touchdowns last season. But I get
now because of what happened at the end of the last season.
Yeah. No, I get your premise. Do you know what? Yeah,
but a tight end blanket is needed though. Not just a running back one.
On that, I feel like the Bills are on a good opportunity in game to test out things, because on paper they just smash their division, and it then generally gives them good seeding, innit? So they can actually afford to try and make. Obviously saying it, but try and make Coleman more explosive. Take the shackles off Josh Allen a bit again, even if there's a bit more interceptions, but there's certain games that can actually test. Whereas if they're squeezing through Saints and Dolphins game where you expect them to win easily, but they're squeezing through playing quite hold back football. Do you know what I mean? It's obviously you can't practice in games in the NFL, but because the games are so key, but the Bills have leeway other teams don't, innit? Do you know what I mean? It's like the Eagles, because the Eagles started off well, they can afford to lose certain games by trying to get their offense back, firing on just every single cylinder, because they're that good everywhere. The Bills' O-line is so good. So it's on the receivers to get open because they got so much time, bruv.
Yeah, but I think you're on the right lines, but I don't think we're going to do something like that right now. I think we're going to wait till towards the end of the season to start that kind of experiments.
Yeah, you want to experiment closer to the playoffs and earlier in the season? I'd probably try
Just
now.
just to build enough of a gap, yeah, to maybe do these mistakes but still be all right, still have like home advantage.
I'm not saying. I don't think Joe's saying to try experiments that are going to make you lose games. I feel
No,
like
yes, not like that, but it's still you still only have 3 plays in it.
yeah, correct. But you know, when he's saying open the shackles of like take the shackles of Josh Allen, like not play this such conservative football anymore. Do you get what I mean? Like what he was when he was throwing a load of touchdowns and a load of interceptions, but not to that extent. Somewhere in the middle. I think we've gone from so far left to so far right, and we need to go back to somewhere here where we can see Josh Allen. He wins games, in it, so you can't complain. But you know, you want to see the offense be the offense with him at the helm. So that involves him taking the shackles up and throwing the ball downfield and hitting.
No, I think you'll see that in it. This is just the fifth game because he never had the preseason anyway. So you know
that
let's
was
just
by
wait and
choice
see,
by him,
baby.
and he said he's been
Yeah.
he said he's been the best ever he's been by not playing preseason. But on that,
Media talk, bro.
it just goes back to the again. I think it shows them their importance in having a good running game because as long as James Cook puts up 60 plus, maybe 70 plus yards, Josh Allen can he can just play his game. Basically, what won him MVP last year. Like Cook having good games, whereas now we're not used to seeing Cook be stifled, and then it just being outright Josh Allen. Like we know Josh Allen can single-handedly win games more than 99% of quarterbacks in the league. We know he's one of the few put on the cake Superman. I'm doing this, but I feel like we're not seeing that kind of play from him as much.
Yeah, because you kind of don't need to see it right now, you know.
But that's when that also goes to my point where I feel like it's a good time to test out things because when it now comes to obviously they made the AFC Championship game, but when it now comes to certain games, it's just like ooh, like.
Yeah, this is why I think they're gonna do what you're gonna say towards the end, like just before the playoffs.
My thing is as good as the Bills are, as great as they are, because they win and they've got a superstar quarterback. I fear for them in a big matchup. Obviously, the big matchups are slightly limited in the AFC, but like if they're playing top NFC teams, I'm like, So it's basically like last year's shootout with the Lions. Allen was amazing. But they went toe to toe and they nicked it. Obviously, it happens in shootouts. Do you know what I mean? But like, because the Bills don't get tested enough schedule wise.
The first big game's gonna come late.
Yeah, but again, that's not even. Do you know what? That's not even our fault like that. That we don't get tested.
I'm not blaming you.
Yeah, we're just in the right place at the right time, but at the same time, we just gotta keep it moving, man.
God, I'm just looking. Obviously, you got some interesting games next. So, Falcons, Panthers, Chiefs, Dolphins, Bucks.
Joe's an interesting games. The Chiefs and the Bucks are the two interesting ones.
Falcons. It depends what Falcons show up.
But that's what I mean, because the one that Turner played against the Panthers.
Obviously, yeah. And then
they've showed their range of abilities.
Bro, we could get the Falcons that scored 0 points against the Panthers, or we could get the Falcons that you've got them making the playoffs. Do you know what I mean? Like the Falcons have talent where if they catch it good, they could cause the Bills problems. That's all I'm basically indicating. Do you know what I mean? So
if the players put down the right parlays, they're going for it, fam.
Same with the Panthers, though, bro. You can have the 45-6 loss to the Panthers, or you can have the 30-0 win to the 30-0 win Panthers. Like You got it's so up and down the bad teams. It's like, yeah, you
Got some
don't.
wiggle room there.
Actually,
innit?
even after the Bucks games, they got two defenses that should be able to trouble Allen to an extent. The Texans and then the Steelers. If the Steelers' defense is as good as they are on paper, or as good as we think they can be, do you know what I mean? So I feel like they'll have a stretch where they'll be tested.
Right. We'll see. That's going to be interesting. The next kind of 6 to 8 games will be interesting to see how you guys fare.
Yeah.
And it will be
Yeah.
scoring games. If James Cook can't run the ball, are we going to see Josh Allen of old? So yeah, it'll be interesting. Now I can't wait to see it. I like the Bills, to be fair. So I just want to see what you guys can.
Because wasn't
Yeah,
it?
so I just want to see how this develops as well, to be fair.
Huh?
I just want to see how this develops as well, to be fair.
Yeah, because I'm sure like before this loss, the 3 games before that, Cook had 100 yards in each game, or at least 2 of the 3 games, and then.
Just about, though.
But even then, it's just like I'm there thinking the Saints and then the Dolphins. The wins wasn't impressive the way people expected them to be. Do you know what I mean? And Cook still
Yeah,
had
but the Dolphins was a divisional game as well, though.
and no, but my point is like that Cook still had 100 yards. Do you know what I mean? Let me double check on the Dolphins one. I'm sure he did.
Yeah.
Wasn't the Jets a divisional game as well?
So Cook had 108.
Don't worry about it.
Cook had 19 for 108 against the Dolphins, and then against the Saints he had 22 for 117. Do you know what I mean?
What do you Jets as well, Joe?
And then
I
the
know-
Jets, the game before that, sorry.
Yeah, don't worry about Jets, man.
The game before that, he had 21 for 132. So I was right. He had 100 yards in the
Yeah.
3 games prior.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
But that's my point. Like, I feel like the way they're making Allen kind of play just to not turn over the ball, Cook has to be very good.
yeah, everything's
like-
built off the run.
The Bills
is
are
like-
one of the few. There's a few top teams on papers that with very good quarterbacks, but with consistent, reliable run games. And the Bills, one of them. Bills, Ravens, obviously, if the Ravens are clicking, the Lions, we know what their Sonic and Knuckles can do. Do you know what I mean? So it's like.
The best teams right now have the best run games.
And then
to be fair,
obviously the
Yeah.
Eagles last year. So
initially you see the
Yeah.
Colts. Colts got a great run game right now.
Because
teams
I 1-2 punch ain't even that bad.
Ain't that bad? Is what do you mean? It's top three in the league.
Yeah, I'm being humble, man.
So, like, that's 5 games that they've had.
Thank you, brother.
That's 5 games they've had. 3 games Cook's gone over 100. The 2 that he's gone under 50. The Ravens game they should have lost, and then this game they lost. Do you know what I mean?
And but the Ravens game they were behind, so they have to throw.
Yeah. But like again, they should have still. But that's what I'm saying. Like, where's that? I feel like again, we've gone through their schedule. The Bills are at a position compared to other top teams where they can test out. Not to, like Jacob said, not to fully downplay. You're not going to do that. But like the Eagles, for instance, no one would have said test these first 5 games because they had a crazy hard schedule. And even though people weren't happy with their wins, they got their wins on paper.
Yeah, you need them.
So I'm just saying the way the Bills are playing now, if Cook doesn't get a good, I'm not even saying a great game. If doesn't get a good game, what are we gonna? We know Allen can do it. We know, but I just feel like it's an interesting space. I'm just putting it out there. Hey.
Nah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.